Hey everyone, the Lord's just been, as I was been going through uh, the book of Corinthians on my own, just reading it, the Lord's just been speaking to me, and the verse I just want to share really is 2 Corinthians 5. Now, 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and chapter 5, Paul is just talking about the extreme difficult situations he's been in. He's been shipwrecked, he's been left for dead, and he says that the things that he's gone through are momentary afflictions. He says, oh, that's just nothing. And so we get to 2 Corinthians 5:1. He says, for we know that if our earthly house, this tent, is destroyed, we have a building from God, a house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. So the reason why he was able to go through those difficult times and kind of see them as not necessarily as the main thing or really something to be really concerned about is because of this very verse. Paul sees his body, what he was right there and then, his earthly body is just a tent. It's temporary. But then he says, look, if anything happens to me here on earth, guess what? I have this glorified heavenly body that it tells us that God's made with his own hands, and it's actually called a building. And what it's telling us is more permanent. And this is the reason why this verse spoke to me. We're living in such a difficult time, COVID-19, and it can be really hard to keep those fears away. It can be really hard, and you can almost want to just lock yourself up. I don't want to talk to anyone, I don't want to see anyone, and that's it. I want to stay safe as best as I can. But here, what Apostle Paul is saying is, God's created us for more than that. He's created us with eternity in mind. So now for the Christian, do you know what? No matter what happens here on earth, I get to be with Jesus. There's this assurance, there's this hope, there's this just amazing promise that's there. And so for me, it's just giving me the confidence to say, Lord, I'm going to go to work with confidence that you're going to protect me. But Lord, I want you to use me as a vessel to be able to share with somebody your gospel, to be kind to somebody, to share with them. Because why? Because I know where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going. And this is the same chapter, 2 Corinthians 5. It's an amazing chapter. This is where he says in verse 7, for we walk by faith and not by sight. This is where he says in verse 8, we're confident, yes, well pleased rather to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. And so I can walk by faith and not by sight. I can be sure that if anything happens to me here on earth, I get to be with Jesus. How amazing is that? Well, I hope this has been a blessing to you. And, don't forget to keep logging into the online services on Sunday. And also, if you're able to come on to Wednesday nights as well.